guys, I hope you're all really well. I'm Lucy if you're new here, and welcome back to my channel. So I did a video a couple of weeks ago now about getting braces, and I have got them. You may completely not be able to notice them, or you might be able to really notice them. I can't notice them at all, but I got Invisalign. I went to a dentist called Finest Dental in Winchester. I went for my fitting appointment. I was literally there for 10 minutes whilst they showed me how to put my braces in and out, and obviously just talk through a few care things. I thought today I would just talk you through my first week with Invisalign. I'm going to give you a completely honest opinion on how it's been for the first week. So I'm going to give you a complete honest opinion on how my first week has been with them, and yeah, just let you know kind of things that I've learned since having Invisalign. So like I said, I went to Finest Dental in Winchester. I was there for literally 10 minutes last week whilst they gave me my Invisalign they didn't give me like the whole set for like the whole time. They just gave me the first couple of sets. I know everyone's different. I've got a friend that's got Invisalign and she has to go and pick up 4 sets at a time, and I've got a friend that only gets 1 set at a time, but I've got 2 sets at a time. So if you don't know what Invisalign is, they are a clear removable brace. I'm going to show you at some point during this video them in and out. I've got them in at the moment. When I went to the dentist last week, they gave me a bag that looked like this, and inside it had this box, which my dentist has actually written all over, and inside we have a couple of boxes, and also there was a bag like this which had my retainers in, and another bag with another set of retainers which I'm going to change into soon. Basically in this box is 2 boxes. I've heard different things about these boxes, that you're meant to put your old ones in here and your new ones in here, but my dentist didn't say that. He just said you can use them for what you like. I have found these boxes really handy. I've actually ordered some more on eBay, just some pretty pink ones, just because these are really ugly, but also because I found that when I'm taking my braces out to eat, I don't want to leave them on the side, and I also don't want to leave them in bits of tissue in case somebody picks them up and throws them in the bin. I just find it more hygienic to put them back into a box. So I've been using these boxes all the time, but I feel like I need to get some more spares, so like maybe keep some in the kitchen or the living room, so that when I go to eat my dinner I can just chuck them out and put them in one of the boxes, and I might get one to keep at work as well, so that I just don't have to lug them around everywhere. And then obviously you get these bags with your retainers in. There's my next set of retainers, and the ones that obviously I'm wearing now were in there as well. If I take them out now, right, so this is them out. Really sorry, they might look a little bit gross and spitty. And here's the bottom ones. So yeah, that is them out. So I feel like I kind of prefer my teeth with them in at the moment, which feels really weird, and my teeth feel really sharp when I haven't got them in. So you just clip them in like this. And like this. So these are going in super easy now, so it obviously shows that my teeth have moved already. When I first put them in, my top went in quite easy, but the bottom was a bit more of a like push, and I was like, oh, like really felt that. When they were first in, they felt tight, but they didn't hurt at all. They just felt like really tight, and obviously it felt really strange having this in my mouth and like shielding my teeth, and for like the first couple of hours I definitely had like a really prominent lisp, which I was really worried about. I was like, oh my god, I don't want to talk like that, but I quite quickly got used to them during the day, and I've got a very small lisp, but not that bad. I don't feel like I'm talking that much different, and it doesn't like make me feel self-conscious at all. After a few hours I did start to get some pain, so definitely on my bottom teeth, which are my most overcrowded teeth, I started to get a lot of pain. It felt like my teeth were sort of quite crammed and tight, and just felt really sensitive. I do have quite sensitive teeth anyway. A few people had warned me that they'd had pain. Other friends had said they'd had it and had like no pain really. So I kind of prepped myself to have pain, but I wasn't really prepared for days of it, and I did have a lot of pain. So I was in pain until yesterday, so that was a whole week. I was in quite a lot of pain. I couldn't really eat that much. Obviously you do have to take out your aligners to eat, because obviously they are clear and plastic and you don't want to damage them, so you have to take them out to eat, to drink tea, to anything like that, you can basically only drink water with these in. I found that when I was taking them out and going to eat, I just couldn't even eat anyway because my teeth hurt really badly, so that kind of sucked a bit. I really didn't enjoy my food over the last week. I've actually found that I'm not eating as much, which is probably a good thing because I've got a wedding next year, so I do need to have a bit of a diet, and I have heard people say that you will end up on the Invisalign diet because you just can't be bothered to take them out, eat, and then go off and brush your teeth and clean your aligners and put them back in. And there's nothing worse than not brushing and putting your aligners back in. Like, I'm not going to do that. So if I just think like especially at work, if people have had cakes or chocolates and stuff, I've just not been eating them because there's no point. Like, there's no point in me taking them out, eating a chocolate, going and brushing my teeth. It just makes that whole experience of having that chocolate like not satisfying at all, and it's just not worth it. So that's a kind of plus side, but also a bit of a downside because I do really love my food, and I do find that I'm rushing through my meals a lot as well. I'm quite a slow eater, but especially at breakfast. So I would have a cup of tea and my breakfast and perhaps like another snack with my breakfast, and I would normally take like a good 45 minutes to eat that, which sounds really silly, but I would take that amount of time to eat my breakfast and drink my tea, whereas now I find that I'm having to drink my tea when it's quite hot and eat my breakfast really quickly and then go and brush my teeth and put my aligners back in, because obviously I don't want to leave them out too long. You are meant to wear these for 22 hours a day at least, so that only leaves you 2 hours for the whole day to eat and drink tea, and I really like drinking tea. So yeah, I just find that I am rushing my food a bit, but it's a small price to pay for obviously having nice teeth. In terms of how my teeth are feeling now today, they feel really good. They don't really hurt at all. Like, there's a little bit of tightness down on these teeth here, which are my most overcrowded teeth. But the good news is that my teeth have definitely moved. I can feel a lot of movement already, which feels really crazy, and in a way I'm like, is that in my head because I've only used one tray? But it does feel completely different. I already feel like I'm smiling differently. When I am eating, my jaw is like, my bite is in a different place already, and also these teeth that are quite squished together, there is a small gap at the back now, which wasn't there before. So that's really exciting, and obviously makes the pain and the not eating as much really, really worth it. So in terms of when I change to my next tray, I'm changing mine on Saturday, which is 10 days from when I got my first one. Again, I've got friends with Invisalign who have been told to change theirs every 2 weeks. I've got friends that are doing it every week, so it seems like everybody has a completely different treatment plan, and I don't think it's anything to worry about. If your dentist says 2 weeks or longer or less, I wouldn't worry. It's obviously how quickly they think your teeth are going to move. So I will put this next set in on Saturday. I have been told that I should put these in overnight. I'm actually going out day drinking on Saturday, so it's probably a good thing. So I'll put these in when I get home, and then I'll hopefully sleep through the worst of the pain. I am kind of a bit nervous because I know what that pain feels like from my first set, but I have heard that it's never as painful again as it was for the first tray. So we'll see. I'll obviously have to keep you updated. I don't think I'm going to do a weekly update for Invisalign unless you guys really want that, but I think I might do an update every few trays and just let you know how I'm getting on, or if anything changes, then obviously I will update you then. As I said, because you are brushing your teeth constantly and I'm not somebody that's at home a lot, you do have to take a kit with you. So I've got a little kit list that I'm going to do a separate video on about things that you need to have in your bag with you, things that you might need to have at home, just things that you need in your little kit to take with you everywhere to keep your mouth clean and keep your Invisalign in tip-top condition. So I thought that on these Invisalign videos I would just do a little sort of close-up of my smile, which makes me cringe a lot because obviously if you have watched my first video, or even if you're just watching this, I've got a brace for a reason because I don't like my teeth. So I'm not a very confident smiler, although I am quite a smiley person. I just don't have a very nice, confident smile, I don't think. But I thought if I did like a smile update at the end of every video, then you could see the changes throughout all the videos. So this is my smile today. So as you can see, this one is still quite far back and this one crosses over this one. It's really weird because I feel like my teeth already look nicer when I'm wearing my Invisalign, which I say is really weird, but I have seen a lot of Invisalign videos where people have said the same thing. It's like, I don't know, it just kind of like makes your teeth look straighter than they are when you're wearing them, which is really strange. I don't know, really strange. So I think that's really it for my first week. I don't think there's anything else to tell you other than I was in a lot of pain. I also have had a lot of headaches, which I think's been related to it, because obviously your mouth is connected to like the rest of your head and your body, and it's like having toothache. If you have toothache, you just don't feel very well. My nose here was like really sore, like the bone area, and yeah, I was getting a lot of headaches for the first week, and I think that was because I was in quite a lot of pain with my teeth. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions on Invisalign, or if there's any sort of other subjects on Invisalign that you want me to cover, then do let me know, and I will link my first video to my braces and how much it costs below if you're interested in that as well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!